What am I doing here? Wait. Hey, wait. Hey, come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get out! What the hell are you doing?
You may be under the impression that as long as you're not causing trouble, you're free to worship inside any church during scheduled services in the good old US of A. Well, not exactly. At least not if you're investigating the large-scale corruption of sitting senators, mayors, and governors. And certainly not if you're Leroy Truth Investigations.
Why are you asked to exit the church? For what reason? I'm here to pray. I am here to pray and enjoy the service.
There's no issue here.
I understand. You're gonna break the law. Number one, officer, I have no issue with you, officer.
The Statue of Liberty, standing majestically on Liberty Island in New York Harbor, is more than just an iconic landmark. It's a profound symbol of freedom and hope. For millions of immigrants arriving by sea in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the Statue of Liberty was their first sight of America, symbolizing the promise of new opportunities, freedom from oppression, and the American dream. Her welcoming stance with the Book of the Law in her left hand, inscribed with the date of the Declaration of Independence, signifies the welcoming of the oppressed, huddled masses yearning to be free, including the freedom to worship. Ironically, not 2 miles away from the statue as the crow flies stands another monument, constructed 154 years after the signing of the Declaration of Independence and a mere 44 years after President Grover Cleveland's dedication of Lady Liberty. Monumental Baptist Church, currently shepherded by Pastor Darrell M. Griffin Sr. On a day when everyone in the community was invited to come to Monumental Baptist Church to hear Governor Phil Murphy endorse ex-Governor Jim McGreevey for Jersey City Mayor, Leroy Truth and Full Court Press decided to attend, to observe, and to pray. And this is what they got for assuming they were free to attend the service and to exercise their religion.
If you do not exit,
What am I doing here? Hey! Come on, what are you doing? What are you doing? Get out! Get out! What the hell are you doing? Paid actor. He's a paid actor. Hey, what are you doing? Paid actor. Let's go.
come on. What's the issue here?
What is the issue? What?
I'm gonna walk on my own accord. You got law enforcement, don't touch me.
Let's go.
You got a bunch of good candidates out there, but this guy is very, very special. I don't want to get too political, Reverend Pastor. I guess I have a little bit here, haven't I?
Leroy wasn't charged, arrested, or trespassed from the property, just physically and violently removed from the church by officers Avila and Peralto. Now, you may be asking yourself, what did Leroy do to elicit such a violent response by the police? 20 minutes prior to this incident, Leroy was given permission by the music director, Daquan McKnight, to play the piano on the church stage. With that permission, Leroy sat at the piano and played a song called Open My Eyes, Lord.
I'm going to play a prelude for Governor Murphy, Tammy Murphy, Jim McGreevey, and for Brian Stack. Special prelude.
This so-called security guard tells Leroy to stop playing. That's when Leroy explains that he was given permission by the music director to play, but he decides to comply with the request. Now, it's reported that a 911 call went out that Leroy, quote, approached the organ and started destroying things in the church, end quote. 20 minutes after playing the piano, ex-mayor Jim McGreevey enters the church. 2 minutes after that, Governor Phil Murphy enters the church. And that's when Leroy is physically grabbed out of the pew and ushered out of the building.
Why are you asked to exit the church? For what reason? I'm here to pray. I am here to pray and enjoy the service.
There's no issue here.
I understand. Did I break the law? Number one, officer, I have no issue with you, officer. Yes, did I break the law? Am I accountable to you?
What are you asked to do? If you do not exit,
What am I doing? Hey! What are you doing? Out! Out! What the hell are you doing? Paid actor. He's a paid actor. Hey, what are you doing? Let's go.
What's the issue here?
What is the issue? What?
I'm gonna walk on my own accord. You're not law enforcement. Don't touch me.
Let's go.
I'm gonna walk on my own accord. I gotta gather my belongings. I'm leaving.
all right.
So the only thing I asked him, I'm walking. I'm literally walking. So I can speak when I walk.
Yes, you can.
Only thing I said to the gentleman
Have a
is,
nice
"What
day.
is your name?"
Have a nice
Because
day.
he's asking me to
Have
come
a nice
outside.
day.
I don't know who he
Have a
is.
nice
I have a
day.
right to be here like anyone else. Why was they taking
Yes,
us
that's
to the
mine.
building?
Thank you, brother.
This is absolutely despicable. This is supposed to be a house of worship, a house of God, a house of love.
You can
I'm walking. I'm literally.
number
I can't.
3216.
Can you excuse me? I,
That's disgusting.
Just
What-
don't
for
touch
what
me,
reason
please.
Did you unlawfully remove me from this church? What crime did I commit?
You step down. Come on.
What crime did I commit?
Sir, can I get your name and badge number for the record, please?
Officer Avila, 3133.
3133. And your partner?
Peralta, I don't know.
Peralta. That's good enough.
This is absolutely disgusting. I was removed because Jim McGreevey apparently told them that he didn't want me here at this open public service.
There was an invite extended to everybody. Please come join us.
This was open to the public. And I was here to check out the ceremony.
Chris, Jesus would not have trespassed us.
Right. What would Jesus do?
100%.
Jesus said, hey, we're going to remove you from the building.
I'll pray for you too, brother. I'll pray for you too.
You got evil intention.
Not at all.
You got evil intention.
One of the fundamental freedoms outlined in the First Amendment is the freedom to exercise your religious pursuits. Not even Congress can make a law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. If James Madison had his way, the First Amendment would have read, "The civil rights of none shall be abridged on account of religious belief or worship, nor shall any national religion be established, nor shall the full and equal rights of conscience be in any manner or on any pretext infringed." And let's just say that Leroy was not there to pray, but to cover the political story of the appearance of the governor and his endorsement of a candidate for mayor. To that issue, Madison says, "The people shall not be deprived or abridged of their right to speak, to write, or to publish their sentiments, and the freedom of the press as one of the great bulwarks of liberty shall be inviolable." In the 1943 case of Murdoch versus Pennsylvania, the Supreme Court stated that freedom of press, freedom of speech, freedom of religion are all in a preferred position. And then they added, plainly, a community may not suppress or the state tax the dissemination of views because they are unpopular, annoying, or distasteful. If that device were ever sanctioned, there would have been forged a ready instrument for the suppression of the faith which any minority cherishes, but which does not happen to be in favor. That would be a complete repudiation of the philosophy of the Bill of Rights. So it appears that the Jersey City Police, the governor, and the pastor all conspired to deprive a fellow American of the basic rights guaranteed to us by the supreme law of the land. And if that's the case, it looks like this isn't the land of the free, home of the brave. I'll try to keep you updated as this story develops. Hopefully, FOIA requests have been lodged and lawsuits are forthcoming. Tune in to Leroy Truth and Full Court Press to watch the entire video and let them know Here's the Deal sent you. The links will be in the description. The price of this freedom is and will always be eternal vigilance. And indifference to this notion is the means by which the people have and will secure their own oppression. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, like this video, and share it with everybody you know.